Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in St Andrews and I'm going to launch a new part of the golf show. I'm going to start doing some on-course challenges this year. So this is going to be a break 80 challenge here on the old course. So it's February, it's a beautiful day, I can't wait to get going. I better go warm up. This is the first time I've ever filmed a full round. There were some good shots, there was some drama. But would it all come down to one last putt? I've been lucky enough to play the old course 6 or 7 times now. Great tee shot there. Bit of a nerve wrecker though, quite a few people watching. I've left myself 145 in, it's into the wind. We're off mats with it being in winter. So I'm going to go with a 6 iron just to make sure I get over the burn. I don't want any part of that. Not a bad shot, I just pull it slightly, which is going to leave a really long putt. Obviously these greens are very different than what I'm used to back at York. Decent pace control there, about a 5 foot for par. Bit of a tentative backstroke there, and it's a bogey to start off with. It's an annoying bogey to start off with there, which are messed up really. Second hole, you've really got to commit to where you're aiming your tee shot. Got a nice one away here. 170 into the wind, so I hit a hybrid, but I push it a little bit out to the right. Just to the side of the third tee. Chip shot, bit chunky, bit up in the air. We had some pretty tricky pin positions today. The caddy was saying this was like an open pin. From where I'd left that ball, no chance. And it's a double. Horrendous start to my first ever break 80 challenge. We're playing off the black tee, so the third hole is 366 yards. Semi-blind tee shot there, another great drive. Had an 8 iron into the green. Come on, let's get a birdie. Tell you what, I just need a par, get this round going. Come on. Phew, we're off the bogey train. Hole 4 is called Ginger Beer, 413 yards. Not a fantastic drive, but it's cold, the wind's picking up. You know, I've still got a hybrid into this green. Not a bad strike, a little bit handsy, but that's going to miss the green by 20 yards. Really got to sort my chipping out, got some new wedges, I've certainly not mastered them yet. Just for par. The last thing I needed was another bogey. Four over after 4. First of the 2 par 5s here on the old course, heading to the biggest green in the world, shared with the 13. Another great drive, another nice approach. As I said earlier, this is the first time I've ever filmed a full round, and filming with a 4-ball is tricky. You don't want to get in anybody else's way. I've done all the filming myself as well. I can just feel myself rushing a little bit. I'm just not really myself on the greens, but managed to get off that one with a par. Got to commit to this, you're aiming over a marker post, pull it a bit left and... Seriously guys? Wasn't too bad. Reasonable approach shot, had an 8 iron in there. Again, leaving myself a difficult first putt. Very good effort there though, and walks off with a par. Come on! The 7's one of my favourite holes. It's a bit risk reward in terms of how much you cut off. Obviously you've got shell bunker to take into account as well. Shell bunker was out of play, as you can see there, a lot of work going on over winter. Really nice approach here. Pitching wedge had 100 yards, but it was into the wind. Just on that ridge though, just making these putts so much harder. I've really got to learn this course. But another par, staying on +4. A change in direction now, I was heading back towards town briefly. This is the first of the 2 par 3s, the 8th. Not a bad approach. I took a divot with that putt, shocking. There goes the par. Now why did I do this? I'm rushing, I can feel I'm in people's way with the camera. Boom. Double bogey, thank you very much. 6 over after 8, I need to sort this out quickly. I can only drop one more shot over the next 10 holes. The 9th was of a forward tee because I'm doing some work over winter. I drove the green with the 3-wood, it was playing 250. I drove this once off the proper back tees and my caddy at the time said, Jordan Spieth 4-putted this green when he drove it, mate. Would have been nice if he'd have told me that after I'd holed out, but still got the birdie. Let's go. Back to 5 over, 41 shots for the first 9. Quick stop at the halfway house and hopefully a bottle of Iron Brew will help me build on that birdie I just got on the last there. Great drive. Just a bit chunky there, not brilliant. 10th hole's called Bobby Jones. Long putt for birdie. Oh, this would be nice. Come on, come on, come on. Not bad, but it's a pretty much tap-in par. The way this round's going, I'll take that. Still at 5 over. It's a beautiful day. Look at that view, look at that sky, but look at this hole. The 11th is a really scary hole. The second par 3, you can rack up a huge number here because it's defended by a hill and strath bunker. Not a bad putt there for birdie. And a comfortable 3. I will take a 3 on there every day for the rest of my life. So the 12th hole is the start of the way back into the town. My mate Dan, who's a PGA Pro, has just driven the green here, 310 yards. So many fairway bunkers here, just hoping to get over them all. I've done pretty well. Bit of a fat chip, and you can see again the pin is up that ridge, making it really, really hard for myself here, not getting it on the right levels with my approach shots. That's about an inch away, and Mark, very kindly, gives me that one. I think even I'd have got that. 13's an interesting hole. It feels like it should be driver, but 250 where you've got this huge ridge which you can see in front of you there. So it's 3-wood all day long for me. I'll convince the guys not to hit driver, and you can just see where they finished there as well. Got it on the green. Huge green. This is that big green that shared with the 5th. Not a bad first putt. Complete brain fart with that one, and a bogey out of nowhere. Could have really done without dropping that silly shot there. Okay, got a par 5 here, the last of the 2 par 5s. Really could do with making birdie here, getting one back. So I've got some tough holes coming up. Really good drive. 3 hybrid in. Hit that lovely as well. Again, just missed the green. Up another ridge. Didn't really get that anywhere near the hole. That story am I putting all day today. Again, look at that. Still got a little bit of work to do for the par. But it's a par. Got to really focus now. Got a fight on my hands with this challenge. Decent drive there. You know, got to not get distracted by that backdrop, but I've just missed the fairway. Really good 6-iron there onto the green. Putt for birdie. Not too bad. And a stress-free par. Whew. 16's got OB all down the right, pretty tight. Normally I would play a hybrid down the left and leave myself a longer shot in, but I'm hitting the driver pretty well, so I've got to take it over the principal's nose, which is those 3 bunkers you can just see to my left. Get it on the green, but again, another ridge, another tricky pin. Whew, my mate Dan was calling it, but didn't hold a thing all day. Tap in par and just on to the 17th now. So the world famous road hole. The caddy said take it over the R in the Old Course Hotel. I've taken it a bit right of that, but I've hit it really well. I've got so lucky. There's a little scuff on the ball. I've hit that path and just made it down there. That could have been the end of the challenge. On the green, but again, look at that pin position. These greenkeepers must have been really grumpy. And somehow from that tee shot, my first ever par on the 17th. It's certainly a game of 2 halves. I'm only 1 over for the back 9 so far. Just the 18th to go. Pretty intimidating tee shot, but I've hit a really nice one there. I think Dan can see that I'm stressing a little bit. Cheers, pal. Just short of the road, Granny Clark's wind. I've hit a lovely 9-iron there. Yeah, perfect. A birdie on the last in front of the crowd of 4 people. Come on. Oh. But I've done it. Tap in par. The crowd have already given it to me. They're walking off. Happy days. Nearly a birdie on the last, but a par for a 6 over 78. This challenge is well on its way. Let's find a nice course to do another break 80 on next time. Doing the first one on the home of golf was amazing. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give it a like. If you loved it, give it a subscribe. And we'll see you next time on The Golf Show. I hope you enjoyed that episode of The Golf Show. To watch another, click here. To subscribe, click here.